The attitudes need to change to boost reading in primary and secondary school children. According to a 2024 report by the National Literacy Trust, children's reading levels for enjoyment have reached an all-time low, with only 1 in 3 children reading for pleasure. Stepping Into Stories Kids Lit Festival is back again this year, encouraging children and young people to tell their stories.
I think what we need to get past as parents and educators is that some books are worthy and some books are unworthy. A kid consumes a reading diet, and that reading diet can encompass comic books and graphic novels and picture books and longer books and young fiction and nonfiction. Everything together all makes up their story diet, and they're all going into their heads. They're learning through information. They're learning through imagination. So let kids read what they want, and then they'll continue to read for pleasure.
Working with Herne Hill's local children's bookstore, The Paper Cat, the close-knit community of authors and readers work together to make reading accessible and fun for schools and the younger generation.
I think there are so few independent bookshops. There's very few ones that are specifically just for children's books. And I think that's what people value so much about it, giving children the agency to come in and choose their own books. As an author, it's always such a brilliantly run festival. As a parent, like my daughter is like severely dyslexic, for example, so graphic novels for her are like, the best thing ever. And that's her way into stories on, in terms of reading for pleasure on her own. Schools is that place where the children can access books, even if they're not accessing them at home. This kind of thing fosters that.
I think it's really important for them to see and meet authors, because it, I think, helps kids realize that the books don't just magically appear, that there are people like that who do that. And I think then puts in kids' ideas the idea that they may even be able to be themselves an author one day, especially if they're a person who hasn't really seen, when they look at authors in the media, they haven't really seen an author that looks like them. To be honest, the idea that children's fiction and fiction in general can be different and offer things for different types of people who have different types of needs. Like, those are people, I grew up reading loads of Asterix and Obelisk comic books when I was growing up. When we talk about reading for pleasure, I think that we talk about this as if doing children a favor. Like, it is a favor for them to come and to how good it must be for them to come and read our books. And we have to make books which I think appeal to that aren't really what we maybe traditionally make. I would always encourage us to be more of a visual medium, have more pictures within our books, and write things which really excite kids.